Hey there fellow sleep seekers, my name is Adriana reporting for the Sleep Sherpa, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing a Sleep and Glow anti-aging pillow. Despite being primarily marketed for what it has to offer aesthetically, its physiological components should not be overlooked. So while it was created to help you stay fabulous, it can also help you maintain spinal alignment as well as proper curvature of the neck. Now, of course, because it has a lot to do with aesthetics, what initially inspired the idea was actually a woman learning that one of her wrinkles is due to the way that she sleeps. And now I myself can actually relate to this personally because I have actually gotten filler myself. I've used Restylane rather, because the nasolabial fold, it's called, these lines right here, the one on my right side would always be like a lot deeper than the other. And to me, it just looked so out of balance. And I felt that it made me look a lot older than I was. And I remember even like I've seen pictures of when I was like 17 and I had this like huge crease, and it just really came to bother me over time. So the whole intention with this pillow was to prevent your face basically from getting smushed. You know, the only issue I have with this is that physically it may be designed that way, and when I lay on it, it may seem like it is effective, but the question is, does it remain effective all throughout the night? Does it remain effective while you sleep and while you can't possibly monitor like what your face looks like and what your body is doing? You know, there's a lot of different elements at play here. So I've seen pillows like this. I haven't seen one designed, I think, this well and marketed so well. So I'm impressed with the quality, I'm impressed with the construction, and I'm definitely excited to try it. However, I don't know if it's, you know, like the number one and the best solution as far as anti-aging is concerned. With something like that, you really need to have a very well-rounded approach, and it doesn't just have to do with how you sleep, it has to do with how you eat, how you live, etc. We could go on, you know, for a while about this topic, but so I can relate to this. I've had this issue. I know I'm young, but I have learned specifically from my dermatologist, you know, that yeah, the reason why you have this like deeper crease on your face is because you sleep sideways or you sleep on your side. So I'm excited to try this pillow and let's see what it's all about. Wow. I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised. The pillow is actually a lot more supportive than I initially thought it would be. And that says a lot. That means aesthetically, like, they nailed it, but then the physiological aspect, they nailed it like times a million. I feel like I feel like it's the perfect like mitt for my head. Wow. Wow, my goodness. I've slept with a pillow similar to this, but the material that was used, I really wish I had it still so I could show you guys the comparison. But the material used for it wasn't, I think, dense and firm enough to provide the kind of support that this does. And offhand, I'm not sure what this even retails for, but I'll make a note of it somewhere here. But I'm pleasantly surprised. Wow. Holy cannoli. This is really good, it's good design work. And now for the moment of truth. Wow, I think they did a great job with this pillow. So I don't know who designed this pillow, and I wish I did, just to tell them like, wow, you're awesome. I mean, to me, it's really evident that whoever made this like is an incredibly intelligent person, and they obviously collaborated with other really intelligent people because the design is just like totally spot on. You know, the way it cradles your head is perfect. The way it actually supports your neck is like unreal. I don't think I've felt a pillow ever that like provides such like nice solid support where I feel like really comfortable. And I have to say I'm really impressed with this whole portion here where like your face is, you know, like your face isn't smushed, and I actually do see it's actually rather effective. It's more effective than I thought. And then the center here, like you have just enough space to kind of like move your head back where it's like, you know, like there's some like room for movement. It's not like you're totally stiff. You know, like I always told myself that like in order to, one, like maintain spinal alignment, but two, in order to not have my face get smushed when I sleep, that like I would need to sleep in this like like plastic pod that keeps you completely stiff and still, allowing no movement, because it just seemed like it's so difficult to find something that complements the face and the neck and the shoulders and the body. And I always just kind of thought to myself like, well, it's impossible. So but apparently these people have really figured it out. I think they've really outdone themselves, and I mean, it's so simple, which is why it can be it can kind of be hard to believe. It can kind of be like difficult to buy like what someone is selling sometimes, because it seems like, oh, it's too good to be true, or like, or it's not that simple, we may think to ourselves. But it is simple if you know how to figure out the science of what you're trying to achieve. You know, if you're able to calculate certain things. And in this case, I really think that they nailed it. I really have to say I'm impressed. I'm definitely going to sleep on this today. So I'm excited. I don't know if my face will be smush free the whole night. I hope so. I guess we'll see. But this is pretty promising, I think. I think so. I think it's pretty promising, actually. As much as I like this pillow, the one thing I want to stress is pretty much what I stressed earlier on, which is that anti-aging requires a really well-rounded and committed approach. You know, there's a lot of things involved in terms of what dictates your appearance, and I think it's important to keep your expectations within reason. Don't frown upon something because it might not deliver the results you expected. You have to understand that certain things only have such effect. Being someone who has done quite a few of these pillow reviews, like when I find something that like really stands out to me, like Like, I can't fake that sort of a thing. Like, I really am genuinely impressed. You know, the fact that like it's in a really lovely pillowcase is a plus. The fact that the packaging was beautiful, like that's all a plus. But the actual product itself, I think, is really solid. So I do believe it's effective. I can see how supportive it is, even if you're not thinking about like the physical stuff and you're just thinking about, you know, what potential physiological benefit it can bring you, you know. So like I myself, I have like neck and shoulder spasms, and they're killer. Like, they really are awful and they're painful. And to further exacerbate that, I got into a car accident a couple months ago. I got whiplash. My neck isn't structurally the way it's supposed to be, and something that can promote the curvature of my neck, and like that's really useful to me. That's super beneficial to me. You know, that's money worth everything right there for me. So whether it's aesthetic, if it's not, know that there's definitely a lot of benefit you can get from it. And yeah, I definitely give it the Sleep Sherpa seal of approval. So keep up the good work, Sleep and Glow. I'm impressed, and I think you've created something really great here. Well, it's all that I have for you beautiful people here today. I hope you found this video about the Sleep and Glow pillow to be insightful. If you'd like to learn more, there will be a written review link down below. And I'll see you guys next time for more pillow reviews.